I think we're live. Yes, I think we're live. We're at sea on the Queen Anne, the Cunard Queen Anne ship. And it's been a while since I've been live, so I thought I'd say hi to everybody and just let you know that Auntie Jen and I are alive and well. And at the moment, we are just north of the equator, heading south on board the Queen Anne cruise ship. From Cunard. We left a week ago. This is Sunday, the 18th of January, 2026. We left a week ago from Southampton. And let me give you, let you take a look at the view here. It's quite sunny, generally speaking here. And it's a weekend, and tomorrow we'll we'll land in Cape Verde tomorrow. And it'll be our last day on land for 8 days. After we finish with Cape Verde, we sail south all the way to Namibia, and we'll be seeing the folks down there for a day visit, and then we work our way south for another couple of days to Cape Town, South Africa. Ultimately, we're headed to Singapore on this ship. 42 days, 6 weeks on board the Queen Anne, and once we land in Singapore, we'll stay a few days there, and then we're going to fly north to Japan. Jennifer and I will be in Tokyo, and we'll be in Japan for about 2 weeks, and then Jen will head back to Canada. I will follow her shortly after that. So it's an around-the-world trip for Jennifer and I. We've already flown from Calgary to London. We spent a week in Malta. We flew to Malta and back to London. Caught this ship at Southampton. Here we are now, near the equator, and going around the world. Kirk Brunson, how you doing, buddy? Good to see your name there. I don't expect very many folks to show up live at this early an hour, but I do appreciate you, and I love you. It's 1:45 in the afternoon here on board the ship where we are in the afternoon here in just off the coast of Africa. So that would, I'm guessing, put it at about 6:46 in the morning in New York. Kirk, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. What time is it in New York where you are? I'm assuming you're in New York. And it's about 5:46 in the morning in Calgary, hometown for Jennifer and I, back in Calgary. Anyway, it's a beautiful scene here. Let me just show you. You can see down below here. I'll see if I can show you the waves are crashing. We're at the very front of the ship here. You can see the bridge. There's the shadow for the bridge there. I hope you can see that. Here's the bridge itself. As you can see, the front of the ship right there. And we're just above the bridge, so we can look all the way out. And a few waves kind of trickle along here. Let me try to move the phone again. Sorry about all the movement. But you can see all the way down the length of the ship here as the water slowly breaks up. And we do have a very lovely day here today. 8:46 couch area here, and our bed is over there. And then over here is where I do my computer work over there. And over here, I wanted to show you the television here. This will show you where we are right now. So let me just sort of hold this camera well back from me here. This little triangle is where we are right now, and this is where we're going, right here to Cape Verde. So if I zoom in now for you, if I can do that without making it too ridiculous. There we go. Cape Verde is where we're headed, which will be off the coast of Africa. This is the bulge of Africa here, the western bulge. We were in Tenerife earlier. We had just been in Santa Cruz, Tenerife, the day before yesterday. This is our second day at sea. Tomorrow morning we'll be in Cape Verde. And prior to that, on Thursday last week, we were in Funchal, after having three rather rough sea days. When we left Southampton, it was pouring rain, windy, miserable winter. And we had 2.5 lousy sailing days where the ship was really rocking and rolling. And we just all said to ourselves, I think on this ship, we all had the same idea. Just hang in there. Just get out of here. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We're going at 20 miles an hour, around 20 miles an hour. We're moving almost 500 miles a day south, and we will hit better weather. And sure enough, we're now in the Celsius range, about 22 Celsius. So I'm going to say we're 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and the sun is straight up. And yeah, we're out of the winter weather for sure. So yeah, heading south right now. Thank you for saying hi to me. This is the Cunard Queen Anne. Look who it is, says Louise. Vince or Vice, what is that? Vicinated, who is this? Hi there, watching from GOA, India. Very fond of watching cruise news. Fantastic. Hi, Bruce. Glad to see you sailing, says Louise. Thank you for popping in and dropping some messages. Hello. And thank you all for telling me. What time is it where you are? What time is it where you are right now? It is here 1:50 in the afternoon on board our ship just off the coast of Africa, approaching the equator. And there you have it. Jen and I have not done a video in quite some time, as many of you are aware, and it's been a bit of a busy trip for us to get to here from Calgary, but I am taking videos and photos, and eventually I will put some videos together for you to give you a bit of a recap on where we're at. Jude is saying it's 8 a.m. here, and thank you, Jude, for that. I just don't know where you are. Where is it 8 a.m., Jude? That's a good guess. But thank you for saying hi to us and letting me know you're alive and well. As I say, Jen and I are alive and well and at sea now, and this is our view from our balcony here. We're on the 9th deck of the Queen Anne, so we have a wonderful view. I was doing some, Jen and I actually were trying to speculate the other day, how far can we see out there on a clear day from the height of this balcony? And if you use ChatGPT and you say that you're about 90 feet above the surface of the water, which 9 stories, I figure we're 90 feet up, 11.7 miles, they say. Jude is Louisiana. Thank you, Jude, for letting me know. And Graham, Graham, Central Time Zone in the U.S., it's 8 a.m. now. Thank you, Graham. So 11.7 miles, apparently, is as far as you can see. Now, we can go up another 4 stories. We can go all the way up to the 14th deck, which theoretically is 5 stories, but in reality is 4 because there's no 13th deck. And we can look out from up there, and that's another probably 50 feet up, because the top decks are much higher than our cabin decks. So maybe we can see 15 or 18 miles from up there. Not that I've tried. It makes no difference. There are no ships out there. There's no land out there. I am pointing right now the camera to North America, and I can tell you right now the curvature of the Earth hides North America from us. As a matter of fact, if we could see all the way over that way, I think we'd be looking at South America. We wouldn't be even looking at Miami or the Caribbean. I think we'd be looking at South America across from here. I think right now, Jennifer and I, for Jennifer, we are definitely the furthest south she's ever been in her lifetime. For myself, we've probably just passed or are now passing Singapore on a latitude type of idea, because last year when I was in Singapore, I think it was 130 or 180 miles north of the equator. That's as far south as I got last year, and that now is being broken later today when we break the equator on board this ship. The ship itself is wonderful. It's brand new. It was built in 2024. It holds 3,000 passengers, but we don't have 3,000 passengers on board. And we're going to offload a bunch of passengers in Cape Town, apparently. We've talked to a number of people just casually and asking, hey, how long are you on this ship for? Because this ship is doing an around-the-world trip, Southampton to Southampton. But at Southampton, I'm going to guess a third to half the passengers are getting off We will add passengers in in Cape Town. I don't know how many. My guess, though, is in Singapore. When we get there, there will be a big turnover because from Singapore, the ship will eventually go north a little bit and south to Sydney, Australia. There'll be a turnover of people there. And then from Sydney, I think it goes through all the way to the west coast of the US, through the Panama Canal, and then eventually back to Southampton. So there will be a lot of folks going from Sydney to Southampton, Sydney to the USA. Segments, because the ship has been sold in segments. But we're doing 42 days to Singapore, and that's the end of the trip for us. The ship is great. Like I said, it's brand new. It's big. It's 1,100 feet long at least. 14 decks that you can go up to. And with Cunard, you're on a quality cruise line. The food is very good, very good. The buffet has been fantastic. We went to the big Britannia dining room last night. Very nice, excellent service. Little tidbit for you: the dessert menu was handed to us last night in the dining room, and they offered various items, and the ice cream selection was like salted caramel ice cream or some kind of a cherry thing. And I asked my server, would it be possible to get a scoop of vanilla ice cream, a scoop of chocolate ice cream, and a scoop of strawberry ice cream in a bowl, rather than the choices offered? Well, we'll see what we can do. And a few minutes later, here come the desserts, and they delivered. I got the strawberry, chocolate, vanilla selection of ice cream. No problem at all. Just little things like that just make all the difference. And Cunard is a fine cruise line. In our buffet, we have ice cream machines, one for vanilla, one for chocolate. And so I can have ice cream anytime I want. And if you are a real connoisseur of gelato, there is a gelato stand, but you have to pay for it. So you really want to go that route, knock yourself out. I hadn't had to succumb to that. There you go. Thank you, Jude, for that. Thank you, Graham. Are you doing the Equator ceremony? No, we'll probably witness it. We'll watch it from afar, but we're not going to be part of it. They were saying today in the literature that later today they're going to do the ceremony, and they said if you wish to participate, you should be able to handle stairs, standing for long periods of time, and swimming, and a number of other things. I thought, no, I think I'll just watch. It's okay. Not needed. Charlie is in the house saying hi. Hello, Uncle B. Hi, everybody. 27 people are here. If you're able to hit the thumbs up button, please try and find it and give this little live show a little momentum. No one knows we're on. I've just gone on the spur of the moment without any warning whatsoever. So if any of you can pop that button, please do. Thank you. Again, here's where we are right now. Let's show you again. My television here is set to our location right now. That black triangle is our ship, and we are heading towards that orange dot, and that is Cape Verde, just off the bulge of the west coast of Africa. And if I can get Jennifer to do me a favor, she may or may not be able to do anything with this remote. Can you in any way change the look of this image, or is this as far out as we can go? That's zooming in, right? And so there's Cape Verde where we're going. You can see that. And if you zoom back, well, that's right to the port. That's right to the port tomorrow. And if you go back, those are the two I think we can, it's as far back as we can go for where we're going to be headed here. And this is our next stop. That's pretty good. Let's show that. Number 5. That's Namibia. That'll take us 8 days to get from here all the way down here, our longest stretch at sea. And then after Namibia, we're going to go to South Africa, which will be Cape Town. And can you pop that one up? Number 6. There it is. We're going to be here in Cape Town a couple of days. I think it's 1 or 2 sea days from here. And then from here, we're going around the corner under the Horn of Africa, and We will end up in Durban and Port Elizabeth, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't go any further, okay. And if you go back, I don't know, how far back can you go? Yeah, right to the beginning. So here's where we started in Southampton, and we had 3 sea days coming down here, past Portugal, Spain, and the northern coast of Africa here, and we got here to Funchal, here to Tenerife the next morning, and now 2 sea days to get here to Cape Verde. So that's where we're sailing. We're letting the captain do all the driving. We don't have to worry about that. We're just enjoying ourselves. We eat breakfast, we eat lunch, we eat dinner when we're hungry, and we sort of go, what do you want to do today? I don't know. What do you feel like? We love playing trivia on board. We've hit the hot tubs a few times on board. They have a place called the what's it called? What's the place with the roof that opens up?
The pavilion.
The pavilion. See how old I'm getting? The pavilion is where the swimming pool is, the middle of the ship on the 9th level. 3 hot tubs there, and a hamburger stand with hot dogs and bratwursts and all that, all included. Just help yourself. Just, tell them what you want. They make it. And it's wonderful. On beautiful warm days, they open the roof up. When it's rainy, cloudy, they close the roof in. It's fine. And they have a pool at the back of the ship as well, with hot tubs there. And it's great walking in the ship. There's a promenade deck, not as nice as the Queen Mary 2, but functional. And so I can get my walking exercises in, no problem whatsoever. I'll show you one more look here at the outside world, as you can see us sailing along on a very nice sunny day. As I say, the ocean is the water is turning that blue color now. When we left Southampton, the water was black. Now it's turning bluish. So that's kind of nice, more tropical.
Big rainbow.
We did. We had a beautiful rainbow earlier. I'm going to zoom out a little bit for you, zoom in a bit. You can see a little more of the ocean here. I'm literally on the fly here, doing stuff I've never done before with my camera live. So you have to tolerate me. Thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. If you can find the thumbs up button, whether you're watching live or on the rerun, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you know anyone who's interested in what happened to Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen, let them know. They put a video up today, and you can see that Uncle Bruce has a beard now. Oh my goodness, guy gets off the air for a while. Look what happens to him. Thank you again, everyone, for your comments, saying hello. There are 30 people who are watching right now. Appreciate that. If you'd like to say hi to us, tell us where you're watching from and what time is it where you are. It's 2:02 in the afternoon here off the coast of Africa, about 300 miles off the shore, and we're approaching the Equator. And yet I can broadcast to you live from a cruise ship because of Starlink internet. Unbelievable. We sprang for the upgraded Starlink package. We'll never go back. It's fantastic. Jen can talk to her friends and relatives all she wants. Text, send videos. We can watch YouTube. We can make YouTube videos. It's fantastic. And so, unfortunately for Jennifer, she was able to watch her blessed Steelers. The good news is she saw the game where they beat the Ravens, but she also saw the game where the Texans kind of ran over the Steelers, and so it wasn't nice.
Stay up till late to do it.
Oh, and we had to stay up very late to do that. That's true. But that's the dedication that Auntie Jen has for her Steelers. No question whatsoever. Samuel, wow, awesome look at the deep water. Thank you, Samuel, saying hi. Thank you again for all of you saying hi to us, giving us a thumbs up. We got 9 of them now. We have 31, 32 people here. Appreciate you watching. We will see you soon as we continue our journey on. And I promise there will be a video or two coming up later. But today it was just a quick hi, how are you? And let you all know we're alive, we're well, we're gaining weight. We're not suffering from scurvy. we're doing just fine, and we're enjoying this cruise quite immensely. All right, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your day, early as it is for many of you in the U.S. And thank you again for all your support of this channel and my other channel, Stock Markets with Bruce. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll keep you posted from the ocean. All right, everybody. Bye for now. Jen, saying bye.
Bye.
Bye.